Disney's newest live-action garbage, Peter Pan and Wendy, looked like it was doomed from the start. The very first trailers that we saw, the very first bit of promotional material, and the very first things we heard from the director and all the actors associated with this told you it was going to be garbage because all they did was focus completely on identity politics. We saw race-swapped Tinkerbell, race-swapped Peter Pan, gender-swapped Lost Boys. It was a nightmare. That on top of the fact that people are just tired of soulless Disney live-action remakes with terrible CGI and production value, and you get Peter Pan and Wendy. Remember the first couple trailers? 214,000 dislikes to 17,000 likes. That's pathetic. This one was even worse. Look at this. Over 500,000 dislikes to 50,000 likes. Well, finally, this movie has been released. And surprise, surprise, the critics and the audience are a little bit split on this. Here you go. The critics up around a 70%, actually a 69% for Peter Pan and Wendy. But as you can see, a 40% audience score. I imagine that is going to continue to go down. It's only been out for a couple hours at this point in time, but already you're starting to see people talk about it. Peter Pan and Wendy is already dividing critics and audiences on Rotten Tomatoes. It will only be a matter of time until we start to hear Peter Pan and Wendy's getting review bombed by toxic fans, blah, blah, blah. That will be the narrative that they use going forward. But when you look at the way that this thing was promoted, the very first thing we saw in that first trailer, people saw, Black Tinkerbell, race swap Peter Pan, all this stuff. At that point, it was even too much for the people that they were trying to pander to. Twitter, pissed off over Black Tinkerbell, would rather have new POC characters. You saw Black Twitter going after Disney, calling them out for once again giving them sloppy seconds, giving them a character that's, defined by, how they look and their blonde hair and everything like this. They take that character and they race swap them and say, look at what we've done for you. They even had the actress herself come out there and say that we're doing this. We're remaking Peter Pan and Wendy so that Black and brown audiences get the fairy tale we deserve. Is that what you deserve? Just a sloppy seconds from something that's actually out there that exists already? That's all you're asking Disney for? Apparently. And we heard similar things from the director. They said that they're defending the decision to do all these race swaps, defending the decision to add girls to the Lost Boys, even though, in the original iteration, there were no Lost Girls and the Lost Boys because they thought that little girls were too smart to get lost in the same way that boys would. But now we want equality, so girls are just as fucking dumb as the boys, I guess, now. But again, the movie should be for everyone. The original movie was for everyone. The original Peter Pan movie was for everyone, still is for everyone. Still people watching to this day, it is for everyone. And they're starting to see once again that what we initially saw with some of those trailer reactions or trailer responses with the massive dislikes, that is holding as well over to the way people are perceiving this movie. People don't want identity politics laden garbage. They don't want to see these classic movies remade, but this time with more diversity. They just want good stories. They want good entertainment. And when you start focusing on all these other things, it's not just a race swap. It becomes the sole intention of these movies, of the directors, of everybody involved to tell a story and to push their agenda. That is the problem, and that's one of the major reasons that this is getting blown out of the water right now. As I said before, I would highly expect this number to go down. I don't know what the critics score will do. It doesn't seem like people are super high on it, but they're probably too afraid to criticize it because it's Disney and there's a lot of diversity in it. But right now the critics are digging Peter Pan and Wendy, the audience, not so much. If only we could have predicted this beforehand, and if only people had seen anything that might have indicated that audiences and fans were rejecting this. Well, here we are, and exactly what we thought would happen is happening. Let me know what you think about this in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.